Class 9, Subject Mathematics, Chapter 10, Circle, Exercise 10.4, last question of this exercise 6. And the statement is written in the question. A circular park of radius 20 meter is situated in a colony. Three boys, Ankur, Sayyed and David, are sitting at equal distance on its boundary, each having a toy telephone in his hand to talk each other. Find the length of string of each four. Students, I have drawn figure for you. This is the circular park and I have taken here A as Ankur, S for Sayyed and D for David, and they are sitting at the circumference of this park equally distance. Okay, that we don't know, but we know the radius of this park is 20 meter. It means O is the center of the circle, so OS is equal to OA is equal to OD. All are equal because they are radius of circle. So this is given 20. Now we have to find out what is the length of this string. Means to find what AS is equal to SD is equal to AD. Actually this is equilateral triangle because it is given in question that they are sitting at the equal distance from each other. So the length of string should be equal. It means it is a equilateral triangle. Students, actually in this question many teachers take different methods and tough method also, Pythagoras theorem and so many, but I will do this question in very short way and you can understand very nicely. So what actually we have to do, we have drawn the figure ASD is an equilateral triangle, and I apply one more theorem that I'll prove later on. What is that theorem? Centroid theorem. What is centroid theorem state? Actually this equilateral triangle. So the altitude drawn into a equilateral triangle, and if the altitude is passing through center of the circle, it means that altitude is divided by the center of the circle into 2:1 ratio. That is the statement of centroid theorem. So it's very simple now. We can say here that what AO, actually AM is the part of AO plus OM. AM is equal to AO plus OM. And you know that AM is perpendicular to SD because it is altitude, and the altitude of equilateral triangle divides to equal half. It means therefore you can say here SM is equal to DM. It is just midpoint of that, because in isosceles triangle and equilateral triangle, altitude drawn from opposite vertex is always divide the opposite side into equal half. So that's why you can say that AMS, SM and DM are equal. Hereafter this is perpendicular, you know. Now I tell you the centered theorem. What is that? Means AO is 2, MO is equal to 2:1 ratio. That centroid theorem. Centroid theorem is the centroid theorem state that the center of circle divides the altitude of equilateral triangle into 2:1 ratio. Okay, so OM is 20, write it 20. MO we don't know, so write MO only, is equal to 2:1. Therefore 2 upon MO is equal to 20 upon MO is equal to 2 upon 1. Now in cross multiply, MO will go here and 1 is here. That is 20 is equal to twice of MO, 2 will go down. So that MO is equal to 20 upon 2 means 10 meter. You got MO 10 meter. Now after that the question is easy for you. Write here 10 meter. Hereafter we can say triangle MOD is equal to that triangle is right angle triangle. So now look here, in triangle MOD, what we can see here, the Pythagoras theorem, by applying Pythagoras theorem. So what means the Pythagoras theorem? OD square is equal to OM square plus MD square. OD is means 20, the 20 square put here is equal to OM 10 square plus MD square. So 20 is a 400, 10 tens are 100 plus MD square. Now 100 will go this side. Then 400 minus 100 is equal to MD square. So this is MD square is equal to 300. Now MD is equal to under root 300 is equal to that we can write down 3 into 100. Now 100 square root is 10. So take 10 outside, the 10 root 3. 10 root 3, MD. And I told you in that beginning that SM is equal to MD, means M is a midpoint of this. So MD and SD, we want to find out what? We want to find out SD. SD. So SD will be just dual as 2 multiply 10 root 3, that is 20 root 3 is the final answer of this question. Students, please try to understand, and I made the question short. Yes, students, now I am going to take a quick view come revision for important theorems of chapter circle. Theorem 10.6. Equal chords of circle are equidistant from center. This statement is given in this theorem if two chords are equal, like AB and CD are equal chords. It means they have equal distance from center, like OM is equal to ON. OM is a distance of AB from center. So similarly, ON is a distance for CD. So this is the theorem 10.6. You should remind it because it will apply in further exercises. Second, next 10.7. Theorem 10.7. What is the statement of theorem 10.7 here? Chords equidistant from the center of circle are equal in length. It is just converse of it, that if AB and CD are two chords and if they are equidistant from center, like the OM is equal to ON, distance of both the chord is equal from center, then they will be equal, like AB is equal to CD. That is theorem. Theorem number 10.8. The angle subtended by an arc at the center is double the angle subtended by it at any point of the remaining part of the circle. Students, in this theorem, what is written? Actually, you can see this is the arc. BAC is a major arc and O is center. It means the theorem is the statement of this theorem is here that the angle at center, like angle BOA, is double just of angle ABAC. You can say angle BOA is twice of angle BAC, or you can say angle BAC is half of the angle of the center. Suppose this is 120 degree, then the angle BAC on circle will be 60 degree, half of it. If suppose it is 40 degree, BAC is 40 degree, then what is the double of 40? 80. It means BOC will be 80 degree. So this is the statement of this theorem. Next, theorem 10.9. In 10.9, it is written clearly, angle in the same segment of a circle are equal. Students, you can see here two segments. One segment is that major segment BAC, BAD, this whole, and this is the minor segment. This one is minor segment, that is major segment. So all angles which lie in the segment, like segment BAC and angle BDA, they will be equal. If you take any third angle, suppose BMC or BLC, then also the value of all four angles will be equal. So it is written here, the angle in the same segment, either it is major segment or minus. In minor segment also you can take, if you take a minor segment like this way here. So angle BLC and angle BQC both will be equal. This is the major segment. So this is the theorem you should remember, because it will help you a lot in exercise 10.5. Yes, student, theorem 10.11. The sum of either pair of opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral is 180 degree. Students, first of all, you must know what is cyclic quadrilateral. The quadrilateral through which a circle can be drawn, all four vertices. If the circle is passing through all four vertices, it means that quadrilateral is known as cyclic quadrilateral. And what is the property of cyclic quadrilateral? Opposite angles, the sum of opposite either pair of angle are supplementary, means angle A plus angle C. If you see angle A and angle C, then the sum of both angle always is 180 degree. And similarly angle B and angle D also will be 180 degree. So this is the property of cyclic quadrilateral. If the quadrilateral is having opposite angles supplementary, the sum of opposite angle are supplementary, then definitely this quadrilateral is cyclic quadrilateral, means a circle can be drawn through all four vertices. Single circle can be drawn through all four vertices. That's why it is cyclic quadrilateral. So you should remember this property. Okay. Next, theorem 10.12. Actually, I am taking this theorem from my side. It is not given in NCERT. Exterior angle of a cyclic quadrilateral is equal to opposite interior angle of it. Here you can say one cyclic quadrilateral A, B, C, D, and CD produce this side and DC produce that side. So means see that F angle 5 is exterior angle and angle 6 is also exterior angle. It means angle 5 will be equal to angle 2 and angle 6 exterior angle is equal to the opposite interior angle. So what is opposite interior angle? 1. Angle 1 equal to angle 6 and angle 2 equal to angle 5. That is the statement of this theorem, that the exterior angle of a cyclic quadrilateral is equal to opposite interior angle. So please you should remember these all theorems